Welcome back to Bauer Beauty. I'm Jenny, your host of Bauer Beauty YouTube station, as well as founder of Bauer Beauty Skincare, sold on Amazon. I'm a licensed esthetician, and on this channel, I offer you professional skincare advice, as well as keep you on the leading edge of everything in the cosmetics aesthetics industry, so you're gonna wanna subscribe now. Today, we're talking about the best foundations for summer, especially if you have oily skin. Where I live gets very hot and humid in the summer, and I constantly am traveling to hot, humid locations, and always on the search for that perfect skin product that keeps you looking fresh throughout the day and doesn't feel disgusting on the skin. Not all the products that I'm going to talk about here today are technically foundations, but they are skin tints or tinted moisturizers or etc. Something that I use in place of foundation if it's not technically a foundation. First, I'm going to tell you what I look for in a foundation that's good for summer, and then I'm going to go through each product individually and tell you what I love about it. If there are any cons to the product, I'm going to show you the texture of each as well. So the main thing that I look for in a foundation that is good for the summer months is a product that's going to be very lightweight and be comfortable on the skin. It also has to blur the texture because it's really bright in the summer and you're going to be outside and it's going to be light out, and you don't want your foundation to be emphasizing texture at any point, but especially in broad daylight. I do look for products that are going to be non-greasy, but not necessarily matte. I don't seek out mattifying products or products that make your skin matte because I like a little bit of luminosity, and sometimes when products are matte, a matte finish, they emphasize texture. So having a little luminosity is okay by me, as long as it's not heavy and greasy on the skin. But some of these are matte, just not all of them. First product is by Chanel, and this is the Le Beige Water Fresh Tint. And if you can see, it's a gel, basically with a bunch of little color beads inside of it. It is amazing. So it comes out looking like this, and you take the brush that it comes with and buff it into your skin, and it is insane how amazing it is. If it's hot, if it's humid, if you're oily, doesn't matter day or night, this product creates like almost like a mask on your skin. But you see how it's watery thin. It's not like it feels like a mask or feels gross. It just creates a base that is solid. It does not budge. It doesn't get oily. It doesn't get greasy. It mattifies, but it's not matte. It's actually a little bit luminous. It blurs the texture. Day or night, it's enough coverage. It's a sheer to medium coverage, a little bit lighter than medium. I swear to God, you can be so hot and oily and put this on and it just refreshes you, it mattifies you, and it might be something to do with the gel that it's in. I don't know if it's like a hyaluronic acid or what is in here, but for the summer, there is nothing, I don't think there's anything better if you want just like a foundation that's going to make you look flawless and keep you pretty matte. Do my normal skincare, I put on SPF, and then I put this on top. And I don't put a primer under this at all because that's not what this is meant for. You don't need a primer with this. It's long wearing, it's blurring, it's all the things. You definitely don't need a primer. I'm obsessed with this, if you can't tell. Okay, next is my beloved, my tried and my true Neutrogena Hydroboost Hydrating Tint. If you have followed me on any platform, you know this is my ride or die, and very light. You can put it on and it feels like you're wearing nothing. It's not as matte though, but it still blurs the texture and makes your skin look so gorgeous. It wears perfectly throughout the day. It's not heavy, it doesn't get greasy. So this is what it looks like. It comes in a tube like this. And I apply this directly to my skin, my face usually, but this is the texture. You can see how moussey and whipped that is, and you can see how much coverage you get, but how light it is. And that's what it looks like. It is fucking flawless, absolutely fucking flawless. I wear this like I would wear a normal foundation. I use a primer, well, I put sunscreen first, then a primer, then I put this, then I put my concealer, and that's how you're supposed to wear this. This is supposed to be like a normal replacement for a foundation. And so, you know, everything layers perfectly over it. And it's just my tried and my true. Like, it's my go-to. I could refer it to anyone. I know that their skin's gonna look great. It doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter your skin tone, it doesn't matter your skin type, everything and everyone is compatible with these. And they're so good for those summer months. Love it. Next is this Dior Dream Skin. Dior Dream Skin Capture Fresh and Perfect Cushion. This is the sheerest of the lot of these, and this is so effing amazing. It's beautiful for those hot, humid days for a summer foundation. This is very light though. I pretty much exclusively wear this during the day because it is so light. It comes in a cushion like this, and it comes in a little pad like this, and it looks like this. You see? It's so light, but it blurs and it makes your skin look so beautiful. So it definitely blurs the texture. It definitely keeps you pretty matte, but it's luminous still. It's definitely going to be more luminous than the Chanel, but it just feels so comfortable because it's so light and watery. It just feels like your skin. So it's easy to wear throughout the day. I feel very happy wearing this product. I typically, like I said, I only wear it during the day, and I do put it over sunscreen because even though this does have SPF 50, which is a nice bonus, I don't rely on it for my sunscreen. So I put sunscreen on first, put this on top with this sponge thing that I never thought I'd use, but I actually do use it and it's nice. But it's absolutely so light and watery. It's probably the wateriest of all of these products as well. If you want something absolutely flawless and very light and sheer coverage, this is your girl. So the next product that I'm going to talk about is by Rare Beauty. It's the Weightless foundation, and it is so amazing. It is like this, and it's a very extremely watery texture. As you can see, look at how thin that is. It's so thin, but it offers you insanely good coverage, but it leaves you luminous. It blurs texture. This is too light for me, obviously, and it's so fucking good. It leaves you looking flawless, but it's so weightless. It really is truly weightless. You can't really feel anything on your skin, and it just feels comfortable. It's not mattifying. It's not like it's gonna make you matte. It does stay luminous, as you can see, but it's just so comfortable, and you know your skin's gonna look good even if your skin gets a little bit oily throughout the day. All I do is I just use oil blotting sheets. The way that I apply this is over sunscreen with a damp beauty blender. I do use a primer underneath it as well, just to make it last longer and to help to mattify a little bit more. And then I put concealer, I set it. It layers beautifully. You can layer makeup over it perfectly, and it wears really nice throughout the day. It doesn't oxidize or anything, but if it gets a little bit oily, I just use oil blotting sheets. This one probably gets a little bit oily than the other ones because it does have that more luminosity to it, but I personally don't mind. It's still amazing. One of my go-tos for summer because you know you're just gonna look hydrated and plump throughout the day. Next foundation that's perfect for summer, and this isn't technically a foundation actually. These are the Camo drops by Dr. Jart. They are so incredible for summer months. It is a formula that is green. It's a color correcting cream. This is the only product in the list that not every single person can use, but if you have the right skin color for it, you're golden. So it's a light green fluid that blends in with your skin, and it really just makes your skin look effing perfect. It turns into like a beigey color, neutralizes all the redness, red undertones, any hyperpigmentation in the skin. This product also somehow has a way of blurring the texture on the skin and keeping you so matte throughout the day. It's not as matte as the Chanel, but it is going to help combat oil to some extent. I think it's the niacinamide in here. I don't know what else in here, but it really, really helps to shrink the pores and to make your skin look more matte. In the winter, I like to use a richer sunscreen underneath it, but in the summer, I use either. I use a light sunscreen, a rich sunscreen, it doesn't really matter. This product is really good at neutralizing the oil, but you look so luminous, so fresh. This is the only product that I don't wear at night. I typically only wear this during the day. It does have SPF 50 in it, but that's not the only reason. It's just that I think at night I want more base foundation with coverage, versus this just makes kind of like your natural skin look beautiful. So I like wearing it throughout the day. Although makeup layers over this so well. If you haven't seen my video on this yet, check that out. I'll put a card somewhere up here because this is effing amazing. Next product I literally just discovered and had to add it on this list. I'm wearing it now. And it's gonna be 90 degrees today and humid. So you already know I trust this shit. It is by Tarte and it is the Hydroflex Skin Tint. Oh my goodness. I just tried this weekend and it is so gorgeous. It makes your skin look so airbrushed. It is a light to medium tint. It wears so well throughout the day. It does not make you greasy, blurs the texture, is very luminous but not greasy, and watery. I just love how watery it is. It feels like it's plumping and hydrating your skin. Okay, so this is the texture of it. You can see the texture of it, how it's running down. It's very watery, very light and watery, and look at that shit. Look at how it rubs in. This is seriously insane. This is what the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint was hoping to be one day, but it's not. It's horrible, by the way. But this doesn't have SPF in it or anything. I just can't get over how gorgeous it is. I actually have had this product for a little while and I was hesitant to use it because I really hate trying new skin products. It's like, I don't want to risk looking shitty for the day. But anyways, I've had this for a while and I just tried it and wow, it is the shit. The way that I wear this is just like any other foundation. I wear it over primer, I apply with a beauty blender, and then I just apply concealer, set it. Obviously I did my full makeup today with it. And yeah, you can wear it day or night. It looks beautiful in different lighting, in different settings. And it does hold up throughout the day in hot, humid climates. One of the last products I'm going to talk about is the Australian Gold Botanical Tinted SPF 50. This product's strength is how matte it is and how much it blurs the skin. It's insane. If you are oily, get this. If you live in a tropical climate, get this. The only issue with this is you can't wear makeup really over it. It is almost like a clay mask. It is that dry, but it's not uncomfortable because you can go literally in a sauna and this shit would still be intact. Let me show you what it looks like. At first I thought this was gonna be the wrong color, but it actually blends in perfectly for me. So it's like a creamy, it's like a rich cream. It helps, it not only mattifies, but it somehow blurs the texture. And so I'm gonna let this sit here and dry, but when it dries, it's matte, it's on your skin, and it is not moving. And like I said, the only issue with it is you can't really layer anything over it. But it offers you such a nice coverage, but it's about sheer to light coverage, but it blurs the texture. I have a lot of cream-based blushes and bronzers right now, and if you try to put a cream-based product over this, it won't work. I haven't actually tried layering it with regular blush or regular bronzer, like in the powder form, so maybe in that case it would be fine. But it is the most absolutely gorgeous finish, and it dries even more matte than this, but I'm just not gonna wait here for it any longer. And so what I will do is I will apply this directly over moisturizer. It is moisturizing, but I do like to wear like a light serum or moisturizer under it just for extra hydration. Okay guys, last and least actually, because this is a product that I personally don't like, but I wanted to mention it because a lot of other people do like it, and I've seen girls wear it and it looks hot. It is the Lancome Tint Idole Ultra Wear. This is extremely matte and full coverage, but it is very light and watery. If you are not like super worried about texture, because I find that this actually for me emphasizes texture, but other people it blurs texture. So look at how light that is. First of all, it's so light and it's absolutely full coverage. And it's matte luminous. So it is an incredible finish. But like I said, when I tried it, it did blur texture. I kind of want to try it again, but again, I have a fear of trying new skin products and them being horrible. But on my hand, look at how amazing that is. Holy shit. This also stays matte. It doesn't budge. I think that in theory, this product sounds effing amazing, and on the bottle it actually says it's up to 24 hours of wear and comfort, and it's transfer resistant. This really is the shit. I mean, I've heard so many people like this product, and I really want to like it because look at how gorgeous it is. I think I need to try it again. I really do. I think I need to try it again, but I wanted to recommend that because I think it'd be a great summer foundation if you want something light, comfortable, and full coverage and matte. This is probably perfect, but I'm not always looking for full coverage either. That's the thing. I like my skin to be a little bit visible. That's it, guys. Thanks for stopping by my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and make sure you like this video so other people get recommended it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.